Hey yo, it's Brandon Lord. Welcome back to Rome Total War as the Scipii. If you remember last time, we took the settlement of Carlos and we put Lillebaum under siege. So today, hopefully, we're going to take Lillebaum. But first, we're going to move our diplomat down here and explore this area a little bit. As I said before, Carthage now controls 2 settlements there, and Spain controls the rest of them, as opposed to Gaul having a foothold there. I felt that was more historically accurate, so yes. And it looks like the Gauls have taken Salona over here, which is interesting. The Bruttii are forming up an army, but it looks like the Greek cities have a much larger army. A little bit of construction stuff complete, but we are building in all of our settlements, so that is good. And yeah, things are looking pretty snazzy. So I think it's about the time I siege the city of Lillebaum, as I said I was going to do on this episode last time. So we're going to assault. They have 2 units of Iberian infantry as reinforcements, and their general and 2 units of Iberian infantry in the city. So pretty light garrison. Shouldn't be too bad of a battle, but you never know. Things could go a little crazy, especially on huge scale. You never know. So how's it going today, guys? It is August something. August 7th. There you go. I have a clock right on my toolbar thing. If I could just read it, you know.
The seer can offer no guidance for this day, so we must grasp
We'll listen to this speech
and make what we will of them with an iron purpose. Those overly proud men over there are the Carthaginians. They think they are our equals.
Party yours.
I think they are waiting to die. They cower behind their walls and pray for help. I have never lost a battle against these people.
Have you fought a battle against these people?
Now, with men such as you at my command, another victory is at hand. And before we start, just remember, they are more scared of us, true Romans to a man, than we are of them.
Yeah. Alright, that looks like about it there. Pretty decent speech from, I don't remember his name. But, pretty decent speech from our commander there. I'm going to move our 3 rams up, put our Hastati, and get those guys out of phalanx mode so they're more mobile. And move them behind. Fire at will on all the Hastati so that we do not have to worry about not shooting javelins, I guess. Move our archers in there and just kind of move forward with this force. And we're going to start the battle. Actually, you know what? We're going to move our cavalry over here. And yeah, the reinforcements came in. We're gonna send our generals to go hunt down the enemy units here, the 2 units of Iberian infantry, because I'm pretty sure they can handle that, and it's a lot easier to take them down in the field than in the city walls. So if we can hunt down those reinforcements while we're taking down the walls here, that'll help us quite a bit. So move our guys up here and our archers as well. Order the attacks on the walls, and we should be able to engage. Just gonna make sure everybody. Actually, we're going to move the infantry behind the archers so the archers do not get friendly fire and they have a more open shot. That'll be nice. And we'll go monitor this battle over here because it's going to be pretty standard activity over by the gates. So the Scipii general cavalry is moving out. You can see some ships in the background there, as you can see. One of them is beached. So, yeah, okay. Sometimes they glitch and they don't account for where they actually are. So yeah, that one died, unfortunately. I believe those are Carthaginian ships, and if they lost one to the beach, that's fine with me. And we're going to charge this unit of Iberian infantry with both our generals, and we should be able to do some good damage. I'm gonna watch their general. Oh, look at that! We automatically routed that unit there. Just gonna crush them and retreat. We want to be able to get the charge advantage on the Iberian infantry because Iberian infantry do not have spears, so they can't really resist charge very well. They're going to charge in with our secondary commander, who is not very good, and he routed them by himself, so that's very nice. And I guess I clicked cry command for no reason, I don't know why. And oh dang, we lost a ram down. Kind of unfortunate. We can move these guys back up here. They're getting shot by the tower, that's okay. You did a good job. You got the ram. You tried. You still took up some fire from the tower, so you did good. Unfortunately, we did lose a ram. And we're just going to hunt these guys down with our cavalry, and we should be able to hunt down those reinforcements, and that'll pretty much make it a very easy battle. I'll send our main commander back to the battle line here. to offer morale support as our secondary cavalry general mops up the rest of the Carthaginian fleet. Army, there you go, that's what it is, it's an army. And we're throwing some javelins over to the walls to hit these Iberian infantry. That's working well. Did about 20, oh dang, that's pretty effective. And the archers are firing at their general, it looked like. So that's working nice. We'll be able to soften up their general before we charge in. Gonna move these two Histati up here. This Histati over here as well. And these are pretty close to getting open, so we'll wait for that. And he's still hunting down some guys. He should go hunt down this unit because the other unit's kind of not really doing much. Kind of behind, so be able to hunt some of them down as they're getting through to the other unit as well. So more efficient. She is always good. Sean Connery. Sean Connery. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have issues, you know that. You know that, guys. And kind of wish we're able to knock down that gate over there, but unfortunately we're not. So we have 2 access to the town. We're going to start sending in our Histati units to engage this unit of Iberian infantry over here defending the walls. And these guys are still hunting down reinforcements. That's fine. I'll probably won't kill all of them, but we can kill enough, hopefully. And, oh, their Iberian infantry just charged right into us. That's kind of unfortunate. And we're going to get some friendly fire with the javelins, I believe. So they kind of have a little bit of a flank on us. But our Histati are definitely still superior to these Iberian infantry, although they are taking quite a few casualties. Should be able to cut them down, hopefully, pretty soon. And, okay, we broke through in the other area, so now we can swing in and reinforce. And, yes, our troops should be ordered forward. Wait for these guys to get rid of the rams, because sometimes if you move them while they're still holding the ram and they're moving them back like that, the game will crash, I've noticed. So be very careful with rams, because they can crash the game. That's like one thing that crashes the game commonly, I've noticed. And we're going to move these guys up here. I guess their general decided to engage this unit right here. And it's not looking too good, actually. We're starting to lose a lot of men, actually. Need to cry command. Center general over there. We'd rather not use the general in actual melee combat if I don't have to, but we might have to. Okay, we broke that unit of Iberian infantry there, so we can pull it in a general through that side. And we can get these guys to come attack the general in the rear. Oh, he's just killing this unit here. Dang. I almost forgotten what's like to play in very hard mode, but yeah, you do lose a lot of men in these little battles, but you know, it's still worth it to take this city early, even though we are going to lose a unit, it looks like, or at least lose most of it. And let's try to get our hoplites in through the other gate, but they decided to be derps. We're just going to get all of our infantry into the city, and oh, shoot, one of them's routing. That's not good. Cry command? Yes, okay. Hopefully everybody should hold together. We got the reinforcements. They're surrounded now. Down to 17 men. We should be able to cut them down pretty easily. There we go. He's routing. Can we kill him? Not that it really matters. There we go. Oh, cut down a sole unit. Very nice. Very good. So we're going to move him into position over here, and then we'll organize our infantry a little better. Because it's not very organized in here at all. Triple speed that. And he's still cutting down enemy reinforcements. Did a pretty good job. I think he cut down most of them, if not all of them. A couple guys got in. That's fine. And he'll just kind of chill out here, maybe. I'm not sure. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to move our hoplites in. Because we can just block the city gates with the hoplites. I think the hoplites are pretty much all we need. We don't need to hurt true Roman men. We can sacrifice the mercenaries. True Roman men gave their lives to kill their commander. So we can use... you know, Greek lives to take out less important citizen militia and stuff. And their enemy general's routing again. I think that's their Iberian infantry unit. Yes, it is. And we're going to move it through this street here. Move our general over here to get some morale support. And I think we're moving our archers over here as well, so that we can draw them out to fight our hoplites. Make sure they run and put phalanx down quickly. And oh, that didn't work too well. There we go, though. Holy cow, Mr. Derp formation here. Come on. It's not that hard. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Boom. Boom. Cut down their captain. So, took down their captain and their general, so that went well. Get our archers right here behind them. Start firing at those Iberian infantry. Draw them out. We can actually move them like right here would probably be the best. They won't be the most direct in firing at them, but they should draw out the Iberian infantry to attack us. So that's kind of our goal. And you ever get a bug bite on your leg that just is so itchy and then it just kind of swells? That's what I got going on today. Kind of painful, but whatever. So the archers are engaging, and maybe it's not drawing them out yet. Well, we are doing damage. Okay, there they go. Because I was going to say, if they don't come out, we can just kill them slowly. And then move in our most hoplites. And we should be able to hunt them down pretty easily here. They are getting through with a couple other guys. Oh, but they routed. So we're going to end the battle. And clear victory. We took the city of Lillebaum. And we've also solidified the whole of Sicily. And we've taken all the... Our first campaign is completed here. Completion of our first campaign. And I decided to occupy, I believe, so that we may... Did I occupy or enslave? I don't even recall. I think I enslaved, yeah. Yeah, I enslaved. So we can get some more population and help the happiness here a little bit as well. And just checking out the buildings here. No dudes. And we got some scorpions for the Senate mission. So that's kind of interesting. I guess we can use those. We'll bring them down to Sicily. We're going to form up an army to go attack the Greeks in Greece. And move the scorpions out. As you can see, we already have a bunch of trade routes already. I mean, look at that. Look at all the trade in this area. So we're going to increase our money dramatically. And everything is building. It looks good. The admiral here is not ferrying any troops. And next turn, I want to try to get a ceasefire with the Carthaginians. I know that sounds weird, but like I said before, we're going to go attack the Greek cities, and I'd rather not have the Carthaginians strangling our ports. And, oh, we were able to beat their ships, so that went well. That worked out for us. And, oh no. Stay alive. Oh, what? No! Why'd you go over there? They want us to blockade Carthage. This will be the first time that I disobey the Senate, because we do not want to be at war with the Carthaginians anymore, if we can handle that. Plus, killing Carthaginians this early is kind of easy, to be honest. So I want them to grow in power. Give me a little more challenge. Plus, I want to go attack Greece and get that before get some settlements before the Brutiae get them. As I said at the beginning of this LP or in the voting video, can't recall. Yeah. So we're gonna move this guy out here to go get retrained. He's gonna go govern Syracuse here. He doesn't really have any commanding traits, but maybe he'll grow into a good commander. And now we'll send this guy out. I'm not really sure. They'll probably just chill here. He's our cavalry general because he has no good traits, and he's got a lot of negative traits. So yeah, he's gonna be one of those guys that probably dies off, and I'm gonna be kind of fine with it. I want him to have a kid though, I guess, before he dies off. So we'll let him live for a while. You know, build some town watch in Lillebaum to help strengthen the garrison. We can retrain because they have a blacksmith here, so we might as well get those upgrades on those troops. And we'll probably move them out next turn. We can try to get Quintus. Oh shoot. Oh, Quintus, it looks like you're going to die because the pirates are right there. Why would I think that was a good idea? I don't know. Okay, it looks like we lost a family member already. That's kind of unfortunate. I think he probably had some kids, hopefully. So, no big deal. Everything else is looking pretty good around here. And Capua is a little unhappy, probably because we enslaved again. So their population growth is expanding. Or did we enslave? I honestly don't. What did I click? I clicked it so fast that I don't remember. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's just pretend we occupied, because I think that... Oh! Well, that's exactly what I want, guys. And we can get trade rights as well. That'll help boost our economy early game as well. If we can trade with Carthage there, they have a lot of good ports and stuff. So trading with them will be very helpful. And looks like this is, yeah, they're doing well over here. Carthago Nova is a town. Guess they haven't built it up yet. I believe you can get that town up to a large town pretty early in the game, but I guess they chose not to. And Masana has grown to a city already as well, thanks to the slavery. That is very nice. And Capua is going to build a large temple of thingy. Saturn, I believe, yes. And Lilybomb will build some farms, raise the tax rate up because we can. And now we're kind of out of money, but we did get most of the things built. And looks like the rebels avoided us. So Quintus is alive. Holy cow. That is nice. That is a nice little bonus there. Not losing Quintus would be very nice. He's at the childbearing age, I believe. Generally, like he'll bear some good children, hopefully. And we'll be able to get that going. Now we're trying this Hastati here. We've got our 2 generals there that we're going to probably send out. Move these Scorpions to help as well. And there's 3 units in our army so far. And then we'll start creating an army soon to go engage this area of the world. And we may land in Kydonia. I think Kydonia would probably be the best first target. We can get a little foothold in Kydonia there. It's a decent settlement. We can probably build a militia barracks to retrain troops if we need to. And we can be able to launch invasions from there. I think that is probably the best start we could have. And looks like the Julii have some troops in the boat. I'm not sure if they're going to go attack Carthage. I hope they don't, because that's kind of weird if they do. Generally, the Julii don't like to meddle in African affairs, but if they do, we may have to change our strategy and try to go take Carthage now, because we don't want the Julii to get Carthage, because Carthage is a very good settlement. So we'll watch for that. We're going to save it, and I'm going to go check out the Senate real quick. They still want us to take out Carthage, and they want us to take out the Greek cities as well, so I mean, it's not like we're disobeying the total of the Senate's wishes. And things are looking pretty good. Move this diplomat over here. We might get some alliances with like Macedon or something, depending on what happens in southern Greece. We'll go from there. Gauls have that. I don't think they have Massilia yet. Germans are up north as well. So all that looks pretty good. And move these guys into dock so they don't get picked off by some rebels. Always a good strategy if you're not using your ships to dock them. Because we don't have any enemies right now. I think we're at peace with everybody in the world. So that's pretty nice. Although factions like factions that are at war with the other Romans are more likely to be friendly with you because they want to be friendly with at least one of the Roman factions. They don't want to be at war with all of you. So that's kind of a little nice bonus. Like Carthage will be more likely to not attack us because they're already at war with the other 2 Romans, even though the other 2 Roman factions probably aren't going to do anything. And now we have a decent amount of money. We're the most advanced faction, which is pretty cool, probably because of our population levels, I would imagine. A couple of agents found. Carthage is spying on us, but that's fine. I don't really mind that. Syracuse, we can either go for Temple of Vulcan 2 or an academy. I think Temple of Vulcan 2 or... Oh, we could go for Principes as well. Or actually, I think stable is probably the best idea because we don't have a place to train cavalry at the moment, so getting a stables will help us with that. Cavalry is very useful, and you don't want to just use your generals as cavalry. You want to have some external cavalry. And let's take our professional army out here and combine it there. They're a little unhappy about that. We can turn down the tax rate and recruit some peasantry. Retrain Quintus here. And some non-important diplomatic information. Move these boats up here, and we can retrain them as well as board those Hastati when they're finished there. We have 4 Hastati coming down. Build some boats in Messana here to strengthen our navy, as well as some Hastati in Syracuse. So yeah, we are training up an army, and our economy will probably start to suffer a little bit, but I think it'll be alright. Those trade routes with Carthage are going to be extremely helpful. Move our spy out here as well to guard our army, because I don't believe those Carthaginian spies are really going to do too much for them. Looks like they're landing some troops here. Perhaps they're going to launch an attack on the Spanish, now that they don't have any enemies either, I don't believe, unless they're at war with the Spanish already. Also move him up here, go talk to the Britons and the Germans, and get some information with them. We probably won't move up really that far north in our campaign, but we may. We'll see how it goes. It depends on the Julii. The Julii, if they move out against Dacia, because we'll move out against Spain, or we might filter up north and take, you know, the British Isles as well. You never know. There's a lot of things that could happen in this campaign, so it's hard to say, really, our policy. And we ended the turn as you saw. Spain's fighting someone. I don't know if that was Carthaginian or Rebel, but if it is Carthaginian, that's interesting. And Egypt is the most advanced faction. That is common early game. They do start off very good. It's a very easy faction to play as well. Lots of alliances and stuff going on here. Kind of crazy. And lots of units being trained. Very nice. Baum has finished his land clearance. We can go for... Well, we can raise the tax rate 2 times, it looks like. And then we can go for the next Temple of Saturn, so that'll keep our happiness high, and then hopefully she should be able to keep a high tax rate. That'll be good for us. And got these 2 units of Histidity here. And the army's looking pretty nice already. You know, with those 4 units from Capua, will be up to maybe 15 in our army. So just a couple more units. Another Byreme and a unit of Histati there. Build another Byreme here as well. Capua has 1 more turn until they're done with that. Histati unit. Done with their little mini army there. And we'll send those guys down with those repaired boats. And that'll be very nice for us. And it looks like Macedon's moving up to attack somewhere. Let's get trade rights with this army here. In map information. Very good. And let's see if we can get an alliance. That'll be helpful. Yeah. Okay, so we got an alliance with the Macedonians, which means that we can assault the Greek cities easier. Because the Bruttii will probably be attacking the Greek cities, which will put some more pressure on the Greek cities. And Macedon may be attacking them as well. Perhaps the Bruttii will get an alliance with Macedon. We'll form a triple alliance to attack the Greek cities. And that'll work out in our favor, definitely. So, but we'll see. See how it works. We haven't even gotten over there yet, so hard to say. And yeah, we're up to 11 men, and with those 4, we'll be up to 15. So, looking pretty good. Gonna end the turn. Bruttii, perhaps they did just make an alliance because they saw us making an alliance. That'll be very helpful. And rebels are... Dang, the rebel navies are really causing havoc over in this part of the world. Good thing we aren't trying to land navies in this area, because we may not be that successful. And Lily Bomb's not too happy still, but it's happy enough. This guy got blocked, so I'm going to keep moving him up north. And a turn report, starting to make some money actually, which is interesting. And in come the Senate offices that were assigned here. And now we got a couple 2nd level officers as for idols. So that's kind of cool. And Lucius Scipii, oh dang, he's a natural born general, and he got an office right when he was came of age. This guy's pretty good. We'll send him out, and he might be a champion of Greece, perhaps. We'll see. That'd be a nice little addition to this army here. So we got 5 Marines coming down from Capua. Some more diplomacy. Not that it really matters too much. And we'll go talk to... See if we can get an alliance with Gaul. No? Okay. Because if we could get an alliance with Gaul, that would cause this, you know, the Julii to maybe go attack Dacia, move eastward to try to... And the Julii and the Bruttii would be competing for land, and I'd be able to get, you know, Western Europe fairly easily. It's kind of a little devious plan there, but you know, it may not work. It's all about trying to control the other Roman families and take as much land as you can, and then yeah, and then we go from there. We'll move Aluis Succio. He's got a motivated wife, boring speaker, gloomy, indifferent builder, political... He's just so bad. I don't know. He's got a couple positive traits, but he's just totally overshadowed by the negative. So 5 Marines coming down. And constructing some more Histati. Over here, Lowly Bomb will finish that temple, so hopefully their happiness will increase. Everything else is looking pretty good. And I think we can probably train some more Hastati in Misano without too much worry. We have enough money, so we can try to get as close to a 20-unit army as we can. We probably won't get 20 units, but I don't think our economy is that big yet to afford 20 units, of professional soldiers. But we'll try to get to as close to a full army as we can. And it looks like the Brudi may be going to attack Macedon, perhaps. Looks like they're bordered on Thessalonica area, so they're moving down now, so maybe they will attack Thermon. Oh yeah, we did fail the mission to blockade Carthage. That will lower our favor with the Senate a little bit temporarily. We're the most advanced faction again, which is pretty nice. Looks like the Julii did in fact go to war with the Gauls. So our plan of trying to stave the Julii advance against the Gauls has failed. Aemilius Julius has attacked Batavium there. Although there's a large Gaul army, so we can kind of hope for the Gaul. Actually, I want the Julii to try to... I don't know. I have mixed feelings. So I want our guys to succeed, but I don't want them to succeed too much, And we're going to build a practice range in Syracuse to bolster our military diversity. Build some stuff over in Leibam sewers, I believe. And we got some nice pirates there. That's kind of unfortunate, but we do have a large navy, so we shouldn't lose our forces. And send these guys out here, and I guess we'll bore them. We'll combine the armies here. See what?
General, fleet ready. General.
I wasn't trying to.
Yes, Captain. Orders.
Wasn't thinking. Okay, that was odd, but we were able to merge the armies there. So we got a pretty sizable army chunk there. Not too bad. And next turn we should start sending them out. Got a good commander, 2 good commanders there. One is young. Young good commanders are always good, because they can grow and they can be a commander for quite a long time. Everything else looking pretty solid by the numbers located on the cities. We should be still getting some more money next turn. And the slaves there are doing well. Slaves in Syracuse. Slaves last for 20 turns. So in the year, maybe 55 or 57. Let's say like 57. I'm not too sure. The slaves from Syracuse will run out, and then the year maybe 53, the slaves at Lilybomb will run out. That's fine. Looks like the Julii lost at Batavium. I guess they let the Gauls build up a little too much there. But so the Julii are losing. There you go. But they're trying at least. So they're gonna waste their forces fighting the Gauls. They're gonna fight each other, and that should allow us to grow elsewhere, hopefully. And some Hastati and Equites have finished construction. Capua has finished a wooden wall. Let's get up to stone. Capua will be a very hot spot later. I'll explain that when we get to that, of course. I don't want to spoil things later in the campaign, of course. If you've never seen Rome Total War, if you've never seen a Roman campaign, I don't want to spoil it for you. And a nice rebel navy there. And I think it's a good turn to move out. We can move this Hastati unit in here, this unit of cavalry in here. And we got 19 units. So that's looking pretty good, actually. And we can start moving them out. And how many turns to get to? 3 turns to get to Kydonia, and we should be able to launch an attack on those 3 turns, because the 3rd turn is pretty short by ship. And my dog's rolling on his back because he's an idiot. What you doing? Are you on your back? Well, good boy. And I'm going to save it. I think that's pretty much all we have to do. We don't really need to talk to the Greeks about anything. We have a diplomat there, but we don't really need to talk. So we'll end the turn, and Rome is now a large city, so Rome has become very big. Rome will probably most likely... Oh. Whew. Okay. Holy cow, we lost a lot of ships, but we were able to defeat the rebels there. Alright. So that's one rebel navy that we deflected. Hopefully we don't fight another one. We got 2 more turns. I think we can do it, though. Greek cities in Macedon did go to war, so that's helpful. Looks like Corinth is under siege, though. Actually, if the Greek cities take Corinth, that'll give us a... what's that word? Like a casus belli, or something like that. A casus belli to attack Corinth, because the Greek cities have taken it, and we're allied with the Macedonians, so they're taking it from the Macedonians. So we have a casus belli to take it back from them. Casus Bella. Casus. I think it's Casus Bella. Cause for war in Latin. War cause. Yeah. So everything else looks pretty good. I think that was plague in Macedonia, so that will kind of be unfortunate for the Macedonians, but hopefully they'll be... No, that wasn't plague. That was the volcano that just went off there in Messana. It doesn't really affect anything. I don't think it actually kills population or anything. It's just kind of a little map. Just a little treasure there. So I'm not too worried about it. And Scipii armies. Huh. It either looks like the Bruttii bartered for that city of Thermon, or they took it, or something. Something very strange went on there, but the Bruttii did take Thermon, so they're actually kind of moving kind of fast. We got hopefully not too fast. We gotta watch them. And everything else is looking pretty good. The Julii are still not doing too hot. This guy is okay, but he's pretty old, so we're not going to take him. And a little more money is always good. Most advanced faction, once again, we're kind of bouncing back and forth. Looks like Egypt is having diplomatic problems, so Egypt may have some problems in the future. And they'll have some problems with us in the future, hopefully. We'll launch attacks over in that sector. Yes, we will. Build an archer range in Syracuse so we can get some archers. Probably not for this first assault, but hopefully we can send some archers over later. And Campus Marcia, the Field of Mars. Interesting. Just reading that real quick. Where's our diplomat? There he is. He's up here. Go send him a little farther north. It's still Gallic land here, so we can go a little farther north and find the Germans or the Britons if they've taken land there. And looks like the Greeks, I don't know where that Greek army is going. That's kind of odd. I'm surprised they didn't try to siege. Looks like Athens is still rebels as well as Byzantium. Oh man, Thrace, you're gonna make us pay for trade rights? I'm not even gonna try to barter anything else. They're gonna make us pay for trade rights. And there's Gaidrace. Remember Gaidrace, guys? From our Thrace LP, he defended the city of Bailazora pretty well. So there's Gaidrace in this campaign. And we'll move over here, and then next turn... Oh, shoot! Holy... What the heck? How did they even get an army that big? Oh, gosh. We'll move our spy over here. It looks like they've mobilized some of the forces here. They're quite a large army attacking the city of Corinth. Looks like Corinth will probably fall. And that'll give us a nice casus belli. And they're mobilizing their Spartan hoplites. They usually don't. They usually keep their Spartan hoplites in Sparta. But it looks like they're mobilizing. I guess the safest thing to do here is to take all of our units, minus our scorpions, which are slower. And that's what's slowing us down a little bit. And we can move them out onto shore like this. And they should be safe from the rebel attack. And if we do lose that fleet, then we may have to attack Sparta or Corinth and kind of leave Kydonia. But we'll see how that ends there. Kind of an interesting little development with those large rebel navies. And it looks like the Greek cities did take Corinth. And, oh, shoot. They went all the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, they're still alive, barely. But, they're not really in much position to help. Looks like a large Macedonian army is coming down to probably attack Corinth. Maybe try to take it back. And Gaul and the Greek cities have got an alliance. So now, yeah. I guess Gaul and the Greek cities are trying to ally against the Romans. That's pretty smart of them. Try to get shipwright in Capua. And this diplomat, we can talk to the Greek cities. There's not really anything we can... I don't know. We can try to get them to give us a region, but I doubt that'll work. Kind of wishful thinking. Oh, actually... Looks like we can make a 2-turn trip over to Athens here, which is still rebel land. And if we can actually siege Athens and take a foothold with a rebel nation, we won't be at war with anybody. And we can start a little base. So here's our plan. We're going to try to take Athens. And, yeah, if that fails, I don't know what we'll do. We'll probably try to attack one of those Greek cities there with our large army. So, over in Lilybomb, we can build some better roads. And my nose is really stuffed up all of a sudden. Yeah, there we go. Got some brood-eyed navies over here for some reason. Don't know why they're not over in Greek land, but that's fine with me, I guess. Save it, and I guess we'll end the turn. And things are looking pretty good. Still no pressure on the... Oh, shoot. Looks like Macedon... Oh, shoot. They're still alive. Holy cow. But it looks like Macedon seized Athens, which is unfortunate for us. Although we are making quite a bit of money. And we lost... Looks like we lost a woman in our family. A royal woman. Unfortunate. Over in Macedon, we can go for... Paved roads is probably the best. Or... Actually, a forum would probably help us more. Because then we can start training assassins as well. As Rome, you want to use a lot of agents. That'll make it a lot easier for you. So I'll probably be using more agents. Ooh, subject of rumors. That's not good. Oh well. So now we can't go attack Athens. The Macedonians are probably not going to lose. We could go attack Corinth, or could go attack Sparta. But I think their armies are a little too big at this stage. We'll move right next to Sparta. If they attack us with that army there, we'll try to fight, and hopefully we'll win. But we're going to move this navy... We'll move this navy here. And then I think maybe next turn... I'll move the Scorpions out. And perhaps next turn, if our navy does not get attacked, or... Yeah, we'll be able to move over to Kydonia, perhaps. But that's all we're going to do today, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Rome Total War as the Scipii. And join us next time as hopefully we can try to attack some of the Greek settlements. Try to get a foothold over there. And we'll be watching what the Julii and the Bruttii do as well. So, actually, first thing we're going to do before we leave, we're just going to go check the Senate here. We're all equal as far as our favor. Senate offices here. The Senate still holds the highest positions. We got some good positions, but the Julii and Bruttii have higher positions than we do. So, yeah.